I need you. Baby, I need you. What you know about it, boy? When you want it so bad and you gotta give it back, say oh, oh. If you won't be no better till you are together, say oh, oh. If you believe in your love and you can't give her up, say oh, oh. There's nothing you won't do to get back with your boo, say oh, ooh. Babe, I need you bad as a heartbeat, bad like the food I eat, bad as the air I breathe. I want you bad. I can't take this pain.
I can take this pain.
Boy, I'm about to go insane.
Baby, I need you bad.
I need you. I need you.
Baby, I want you bad.
I need you.
For you.
Baby, I want you.
This how I'm feeling inside. Every line that I ride, I just hope I don't cry. I'm just spitting. Yeah, I'm just spitting.
Oh. Hey, she the truth.
Good one, man. Hey,
man.
that's the energy we on. That's the energy.
You said hey, I said hey back.
Hey, man.
Easy.
I'm hungry.
Hey, I'm always that.
Oh,
We
shit.
back for another one.
We back.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
16, baby.
And in
16.
16.
the voice of DJ Khaled, another one.
Okay.
So, y'all ready?
We ain't gonna hold you long.
You know,
We
he
gonna hold
always dropping a hit, so we might as well.
Yeah.
That sounds fair.
Fair. Shit, we got your time. Might as well.
Check.
Shit. Let's ride.
Hey, man, as always, it's the Dropping Dymes crew, man. We coming to y'all. And, of course, we want you to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend.
About your friends.
Hey, man, come fuck with us. So, subscribe, comment, share, hit the like button. That little thumbs up. Yeah, we love them thumbs up.
Hit the
and,
bell.
And we love when you hit the bell, man, because it keeps you in touch with us. It lets you know when we got something extra coming up or when we, you know what I'm saying, when we doing anything. It also lets you know when our regular episodes are coming out. So, and as you know, it's every Friday at noon. Because that's what time Wallace got time to drop them shits out there for us.
On your lunch break, man.
On
The
your
week
lunch
is
break.
over. It's time to just start kick
Yeah,
back. Let us
just
be the
kick-
start of your weekend, man.
There you look.
Kick back, learn something, laugh a little
I
bit.
forgot to change shirts for this episode.
Nobody cares.
Sorry.
Look, you might even cry something like me. But hey, we appreciate your time. We appreciate your attention to being here. And like Byron said, I think we got a good one.
God damn. We gonna edit this?
No.
No. We're gonna
gonna
let
wait,
them watch
though.
you struggle
We gonna wait.
to get out of this motherfucker.
It's not gonna help.
This size small
Hey, we all
sweatshirt.
here to help each other, but we're not helping him right now.
We're gonna let y'all see him struggle to get out of that small sweatshirt.
It wasn't that small when I put it on.
Yeah, we know.
And then you ate a biscuit.
Or 2.
2 biscuits.
Or 6.
All right, we ready.
Hey, so this episode,
Welcome
man,
to
we
a new episode.
And a new branding.
Dropping Dymes.
so we, like you said, we ain't gonna hold you, man. We just want to talk about something that I think we talk about as friends. I think we talk about it a little more often than people would even think. But that's ulterior motives.
Yeah.
Why did somebody do something to begin with?
Yeah.
Like,
Is it just out of their heart?
or is it
Or-
because you're expecting something in return, or something else on the backside?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Always talking about getting it on the back end. It ain't always the best thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And that ain't necessarily. It ain't even always in friendships. It could be in
Or
your romantic relationships. It can be on.
It could
What
be
else?
in business.
Yeah,
It could be at work, on the field. Like, people do things for their personal gain all the time. And when you find out, it can taint the relationship, taint the interactions, taint the perspective of why we even here. So that's why we want to talk about it.
Okay.
be what you got.
Not shit. Not shit. Hate when y'all do this. I told you before the camera came on. I ain't know what the fuck we were talking about anyway.
And then we told you.
Oh.
And then what happened?
Right.
And then we told you, and then what happened?
Ulterior motives. I think.
I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this.
Start with a question.
He was saying a few episodes back, right, that people always look to get something out of like whatever they giving, some shit like that. What episode was that? We was talking about something, but it was similar.
Okay,
but I think I don't know. It's tough. Like,
do you operate off of ulterior motives sometimes?
Yeah. You kind of have to. That's why I was saying it could be bad and it could be not so bad too. Like, because
so bad.
If you put in good, you want to expect good, right? So let's just say for work, you ain't really just being this great ass worker because you just great ass worker, right? You want to be kind of, you want to be called out for it. You want to be compensated for it. You want to be hopefully get a raise for it or something. So I would say that's an ulterior motive.
Or you trying to meet your pride. That's still an ulterior motive.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is your pride an ulterior motive?
I think so. It's feeding something.
Nah, I work. I think if you're doing what needs to be done, right, to maintain, just you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
But it's that great job that you want, you kind of want recognition for.
But I'm saying, even if you don't get recognition, you do it. The reason you're doing it, to me, that's an ulterior motive. Is the reason I'm doing it is so I can feel good, or I can do. I get this out of that.
Nobody does that. I don't think it's. Nah, I think I don't know if that's an ulterior
motive for y'all.
Go ahead. Here, I'll let's Google.
I mean, off the top of your head, what you think?
Well,
why Byron looks
shit. Doing something, expecting something in return, or gaining something from out of what you're doing. Kind of the same thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And to me, it's like the reason that what you get back out of the
if I'm your friend,
situation.
Like, let's just say if you were, I don't fucking know, a millionaire or something, right?
One day.
Yeah. And I see the things you do with your friends. Right, damn.
Not you, right?
You hang with Wallace, he'll do this. You know what I mean? They go on trips. He pay for everything. He do this. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm gonna try to be friends with Wallace so I can get that. So me, I wouldn't be coming in genuinely trying to be your friend. I'll be trying to be your friend because of what I can gain from it. You see what I'm saying? So that would be my ulterior motive. So
it's funny you say that because, like, y'all know, I played with Cam in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And Cam, all his boys, they doing everything.
Yeah.
All over the place and meeting different people. And I'm like, I want to meet Cam to give him my book only off the strength of the appreciation of what he gave to my life. But I don't want it to appear like I'm trying to bite off of and it's hard not to because fucking Cam.
But you really are. I mean,
But so like, if I'm like, of course, I would want him to put my shit on his platform. Cool. That's an ulterior motive. But me to just put it in his hand is really just, to me, it's off the strength of just, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I got you.
Like, it's a chapter named for this dude because how much his impact was in my life.
So
how do you differentiate those things when, like, yeah, I do want to get involved in the things that you're doing, but I also don't want to be that guy that's
I think if you're doing it for the exact reason that you're saying you're doing it, then go for it. But if you're doing it because shit, I put Cam in his book because he went to my school and hopefully he see it one day and can put it out there, that's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think now this is the true definition of it. An ulterior, ulterior motive, an alternative or an extrinsic reason for doing something, especially when concealed or when differing from the stated or apparent reason.
Okay.
So it's not, so like what we went back to earlier when you said the pride, like that wouldn't necessarily, to me, be an ulterior motive.
That's just a motive.
That's just a motive.
Gotcha.
Like I take pride in my work, so this is my stated reason
gives me
for
something
doing
from
it.
Yeah.
Like I get that from it. You know what I'm saying? Saying like, now, me cut my neighbor's yard, not so much for my pride, but what my neighbor might throw. She might throw me some money.
Yeah.
She might cook me a meal, whatever it is, it's
vagina?
we definitely ain't cutting grass for vagina. So
You ain't?
never in my fucking life.
I say I do.
So,
At home.
At the crib.
but like that would be
That's another conversation.
so that would be your ulterior motive, right? So
Yeah.
it's not necessarily just for whatever your motive is, because your motive is your motive. Like that's your motivation to do something.
Yeah.
But when you're doing something that your motivation that's hidden,
But if
behind them curtains?
I never tell you when I do for you feeds my pride, and you think I'm just doing it off, I love Byron.
just the strength of being a good person. So
Is
I don't,
that still an ulterior motive?
not necessarily, because there's no stated anything.
But
like,
you understand, your understanding might be, hey, this is a good guy doing something good for me.
Yeah,
But
so-
behind the scenes, it's like I'm just feeding my pride.
well, so it's not really. I wouldn't say feeding your pride. That's more so feeding your ego.
Well, ego, pride, whichever one I feel like I'm feeding, or whatever feeling I'm feeding myself that you don't know about.
I wouldn't say. I wouldn't even say that's an ulterior motive. I think when we start talking ulterior motives, it's more of a thing of like something where it becomes a benefit to me outside of your knowing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like not necessarily just the actual like, okay, this is like when your motive starts to become a benefit, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
A little bit.
Like, all right, so yeah, no, I don't mind coming to help you chop down this tree. Whole time I'm thinking like, all right, if I help him chop down the tree, then the next time he'll come to my house.
I got this renovation. I'm about to start this demo. He gonna come over if I ask.
I'm gonna come help him. I'm gonna come help him do that. But then I'll use that as a hey, you'll do me a favor because you're as leverage. So you remember that time I came and helped you do the demo? I need you to come help me get all these weeds up out my backyard.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, since you know what I'm saying, I did you a favor,
yeah.
you can do me a favor, right? So that becomes an ulterior motive. Not so much like I'm gonna come help you do this because I know how to actually do it.
Yeah.
That could be my pride, you know what I'm saying? But because I know I'm gonna use it as leverage later on.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
So Brandon, in your life and in your journeys, have you had ulterior motives to get certain things?
Hell yeah.
In what instances? Is there some that are like consistent, or is it just like this was a
Nah,
one-off
just,
thing?
like, just random little shit. Like he was saying, like if I help him do this, shit, he gonna have to help me next time. Cause I'm be like, nigga, remember I helped you, motherfucker.
Remember when?
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it ain't been on no like serious situations. You know what I mean? It's just like little shit. Like
Shit, you ever with a woman? You ever had an ulterior motive 15 years ago?
15 years ago.
15 years ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
she thought something, and then you over here. This the
He's like,
game.
he gonna be my boo. That nigga was like, I'm just trying to get some head.
he ain't even got the fucked up one.
That nigga just knocked it over. Look how close he got that.
He ain't even got the fucked up chair. I mean, tell you,
Party
what's
foul.
wrong with you, man?
I was so excited about your answer.
Of course not. I've never had an ulterior motive with women 15 years ago.
I thought you was not lying on here.
But yeah, of course, man.
You might have to go to that bathroom. I ain't put no paper towels in.
Nah, of course. Shit, you know, back in the day when you was just trying to, you know, get your dick
Get
wet a
into
little
that.
bit. Sorry, mama.
You don't do that for your wife? Ulterior motive?
This nigga is still talking.
You gotta let me finish my first question answer. Whatever the fuck. But yeah, you gonna do what it takes, you know what I mean, to try to get you some. So I would say that was an ulterior motive, because half of the time, hell, you ain't even know yourself though. You know what I mean? Like, you weren't really trying to be in no relationship type shit. So yeah. Hell yeah, you do what you need to do to try to get you some back then. So I would say that's an ulterior motive.
You don't do nothing like that now?
Fuck no. I see, and that's what my pride come in. I'm doing it because I want to do it. Like, don't do something for me because you want to, not because I did something. Like, don't give me no ass because I cut the grass. Don't give me no ass because I did this. Give me some ass because you want to. Like, I don't really like that. Like now, you know what I mean?
But
So.
you don't do nothing like, because for me, like, it'll be like, shit, I'm about to set up this day where we enjoying ourselves, we going on a date, we interact a lot. And at
the
the end
night,
of the day,
hoping for that happy
I'm
ending.
leaning for that.
I mean, I would hope so, but if
I'm
it
saying
don't
that's-
happen, then yeah. But my motive for doing that isn't to get sex
some.
at the end of the night. You want to hope for some sex at the end of the night, right? Because it's like we had a great day, but my initial thing isn't.
I just want to spend.
I'm planning this day so I can have some sex that night. Nah, I'm planning this day so I can have a good time this day, and you know, if hopefully some sex come from it. But
Yeah.
you been married, you know how that shit go. Like whatever,
It might
y'all
not.
both might be drunk
And tired.
as fuck and tired and ready to go to sleep.
I'll see you in the morning.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't set the day up like, yeah, I know I'm gonna get some ass from this.
Yeah.
Nah, you set the day up because you want to have a nice day.
Shit, I used to. Like early on when I was starting to think about marriage, I was going through that process like, I'm setting this day up because I want to get some. It wasn't as, when we started to make that transition of like, we fucking all the times to, all right, well, shit, it's been a week or two.
Yeah.
Then it was like, all right, how can I set this day up where she feel good? And now,
It should be, hey, sex tonight, 10 o'clock. What's up? You know what I mean? I shouldn't have to set up this day for sex.
yeah, that ain't a thing.
No, I mean, we not going down that road. I get it.
That ain't a thing.
I get it. But I'm
Everybody's situation is different.
what I'm saying is, that's a whole different conversation.
All right, go back to where you
I
started.
don't think you should have. I don't think you should. I don't think you should set up a whole day just so you can have some sex.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think-
I'm not.
I think that happens more often than people would like to
Admit.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, and it kind of leans into the whole conversation where dudes be like, yeah, this chick, they're trying to get a free meal.
You
Would
trying
it-
to get some pussy.
Right. Would it really be considered a free meal if both of you are enjoying the time spent?
Like, I think that's the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, like if we're on a date
Right.
and I pay for a meal and I pay for a movie and we enjoy each other's company, and then at the end of the day I go home without having sex, then it was literally us enjoying each other's company. Right.
In 15 years
Versus
ago,
someone thinking like, well, I paid for this meal, I paid for this motherfucking movie, and I ain't get no head or some ass or something. Like, so you're really soliciting.
that shit crazy to me.
You was hoping to buy some ass with a good deed, or what you thought was a good deed, and then when it didn't work out like that, then she was just trying to get a free meal and all this. Like it's supposed to happen after every single interaction.
Yeah.
That shit is weird. Like you said, that shit is
that's-
weird
that
to me,
shit-
G.
yeah.
Like I feel like niggas who do that, like you really just want to make that hand-to-hand exchange.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just buy some pussy, bro.
Just buy
Because
some
it's illegal to buy some pussy.
It ain't.
You just trying.
I mean, it's illegal, but there's plenty of people selling pussy. Like, just go buy some pussy.
Yeah.
Because if literally a meal, my nigga, so
You gotta eat anyway.
nigga, I was hungry already,
And look,
I don't want to eat
it's
by
by
myself.
myself. Exactly.
Motherfucker, hey, come on, you a nice looking woman, you smell good.
Yeah.
Maybe I can get a hug, a great fucking
Let's
She can
conversation,
read.
Exactly.
some laughter.
And
You
she can
might
read.
be a dope as the person as me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Our dopeness might match. God damn it, what's up?
Yeah.
She can read, you can read.
I can read, you can read. You know what I mean?
All
Like,
kind of good shit
Right,
going on out here, man.
exactly.
Motherfuckers
So,
don't get it.
and you expecting some pussy from a fucking date? I think that's crazy. That shit, I don't know. That shit is crazy. And yeah,
But on the
When-
flip,
when-
but
Go
I
ahead.
will say on the flip for that, like, don't think now because you gave me some pussy, like I'm supposed to pick up a bill at your house, because that's
you
what
said you ran into that.
we're starting to see that a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see this shit on, like, people talk about dating and like, and it be memes, but I think people are living off of these memes. You know what I'm saying? Like, people starting to think that these memes are
I saw a meme
Bible.
that said, "Don't ask me what I'm doing. Ask me what bill can you pay."
Yeah, like, no,
Why
I'm
the
not.
fuck would he ask that? I mean,
Like-
I don't know this.
I'm about to say,
I don't know this.
I
new
won't
dating
do
shit.
either.
Yeah, like people like on,
But I wouldn't make it.
It'd be
I
like,
don't think I would make it in today's
what?
dating
Listen,
pool
world.
I'm not making it.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like, it's like,
I think you're making it.
it's like, hey, if we dating, you should be like, you should be okay with paying my rent. Why would I do that? How long have I had a key to your home? How many hours do I sleep here? Why would I just pick up your rent?
So how do you think is the ideal way to operate?
It's mostly like jokes. Something
Yeah,
like
but
I hope so, but
everybody ain't living it like it's jokes.
40%.
you might be right with your 40 this time.
Yeah, 40 might be a good number. We 37.9.
Okay.
It's close to
So
40.
how do you operate? Because of course this world is transactional, and I pay this, I get it, not necessarily from a person, but if I pay for a PlayStation, I'm supposed to get a PlayStation back. Or if I pay for somebody in their mind, I pay for dinner, then I get some type of value from this person back. Like, how do you operate with taking that out? But everything in society, you operate that way.
And I think a part of it is just discernment. Like, I think, and what I mean by that is like, everybody want it. We're living in a microwave society, right? Where
now.
everybody's rushing into everything right now, right? So what I mean, like, I want to get to know the person that I'm dealing with, so I'll know what I'm walking myself into.
Facts.
Like the whole
that's
don't text me what you doing. Like,
that's women and business and relationships and friends, and is that everything? Or is
I think absolutely, and I think that goes into the next conversation that we need to have about vetting.
Yeah.
So I think it still comes that, like, you still want to, like, with any business, you're gonna research what's going on with it. Like, show me your numbers, so I'll know that this is worth my money being invested in it, right? So as a person, show me, like, I'm kind of watching. Like, I didn't just jump out there and start hanging out with y'all. Like, we used to, you know what I'm saying? We communicated that practice of what, we talk shit. But it also showed me the type of person that I was dealing with. Before we got to a point where we was like, hey, for the next trip, y'all want to stay together? Like, you know who you dealing with. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was a process to that, right? And that was building a friendship.
Yeah.
With a relationship, like, what I mean with the whole microwave thing, people want to jump into it so fast, and it's like, hey, you want to be my girlfriend? Well, I've only known you for 3 days. Like, but you fine, and then you don't know if she can read. You know what I'm saying?
Can read,
you don't know what her home, like, bro, like, what if every time y'all came over here, I cleaned up every single time, but then one time, like, when we went somewhere, then y'all was like, damn, this nigga nasty as a motherfucker. Like, how did we miss this? Because the nigga was, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't see him in different, you didn't see him in different phases of their life. So you didn't see shit happening fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, if, hey, we'll be over there Tuesday. Of course you're going to pick up before Tuesday come. You know what I'm saying? But when you stay in hotels for 2-3 days,
you see the process.
You see niggas fall apart. You see what they really about. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that with all these transactions. And I think that's how you really got to go through life. It can't be microwave, man. You got it. This shit got to take time.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're like an ulterior motive can evolve? And I'm gonna tell you why I asked this question. Like to me, on the front end,
you gotta ask the question first. Okay, go ahead.
No, he said can the ulterior motive evolve?
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna tell you why I'm asking that question.
That question. I didn't know if you done with the question or not. I'm like, shit. Okay,
I swear I asked it, but maybe I did.
That nigga said. That nigga turned and looked at you like he was about to slap the shit. That nigga did like this.
That's my bad. Go ahead. My bad.
Wake your ass up.
Thought something else was going with that shit.
Yeah.
Evolve into. But you was like,
this nigga ain't got no liquor.
I'm just asking, can ulterior motives evolve into a situation? That's the question. I'm gonna tell you why I'm asking that question.
He didn't say that.
That's exact, like almost word for word. Almost word.
We're gonna stop right there.
We're gonna run it back.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Go ahead. I have to use every word to let you know. All right, cool.
All right.
But so like we started this, Dropping Dimes. The goal is to get people talking, start conversations, get used to putting some of the taboo topics out there and talk about what they look like in real life to us.
Yeah.
But then I got my other platform, Change Your Cleats, and I got Wallace Miles as an individual. And as of recent, I've been like, dang, I could use Dropping Dimes to continue to spread the word about my book.
Don't use us.
Exactly.
I didn't sign off on that.
Exactly.
I didn't sign off on that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but I'm saying, like, the motive is evolving. It hasn't changed that I don't want us to continue to stir up conversation and grow from each other. But it is like, oh shit, this is another platform that can kind of spread. Do you in your life have you seen motives evolve from what they originally were to maybe possibly? And I don't know if you all have noticed. I started to post a lot more of my stuff on the stories and stuff. But have you in your life have you seen motives evolve into potentially ulterior motives, but extended motives in certain situations?
I think from the beginning, like the motives are different from ulterior motives, right?
Yeah.
The motives can change. I don't think that's a
Growth,
bad
evolve,
thing. But
yeah.
your ulterior motive wasn't. It can't be an ulterior motive.
But I never told y'all that though. I never put it out there.
Yeah, I know, but we would know. It would have been way before episode goddamn 200 right now. You know what I mean? Before you put that on there.
Y'all go back and watch all 199 too.
Yeah, because you would have started it earlier, right? And us knowing you, we would have saw it like this nigga just using this platform to do that.
Yeah.
But you just recently did it, and I think that's a great fucking idea, as you should. So I don't think it's an ulterior motive. I just think it's an opportunity. It's a great opportunity.
So that's what
Yeah.
I'm asking. Well, that was part one, but then in your life, have you seen motives evolve in your interactions, your comings and goings, and are you able to point them out, or is it like this is what I started with, so this is pretty much how I continue to move through this relationship?
Yeah, I don't know any that stick out for me. I'm pretty sure that
I got
See, I got
a ton.
I got
Yeah.
one. I
I
got
got
one
a
that
ton,
weighing
but-
on my finger.
Yeah, like because a lot of times motherfuckers go into like trying to like it ain't even like where people be going into it looking for a romantic relationship. It could have been like, man, she fine as fuck. I wouldn't mind seeing what that pussy was like, and then before you know it, y'all 2 years into a relationship.
Yeah.
So you started off like, I just want to see, how far did like. Can I smell?
It's all of this
Can I get some ass out of this?
Yes. Yeah. Hey.
And then you like, I enjoy being around you.
Yeah.
You cool as fuck.
I kind of want to. I want to keep you around.
Hey.
And then
Yeah.
I might want to have a baby with you.
Yeah, I like that. That's true.
I might want to grow old with you.
There you go, right there.
I might not.
So I think that's the biggest one.
There's definitely been situations that,
bro, like I know I got female friends that married for money.
Yeah.
And then now they're in love with their partner.
Yeah.
Depending on what their love language is.
Like, but they didn't even love this nigga.
I know, but if he supply a lot of gifts and that's my
But
love
not
language.
even that.
Yeah.
What if her love language changed and then realized like shit, I actually needed everything that he's giving besides the money.
And it wasn't and it turned out to not necessarily be all about money.
Money.
But the first level of it was, this is a come up.
Yeah.
And then
And
the come up
I'm
just happened
older
to
and
create something bigger and better.
So to prevent it from being considered an ulterior motive, that was the next thought in my mind was we got to continue to have conversations as the relationships are changing.
But as the being the person on the other end of that, would you want to have that conversation?
What you mean?
Like
Go to relationship route.
you married me for money.
Yeah.
Do I want to hear I'm marrying you for your money?
But see, to me, that's the ulterior motive that she's probably never going to say. But if she starts getting the thought process of like, I kind of would like to spend my life with you, that conversation.
Yeah,
She knew that already from the money.
No, right. From jump to me, well, she got married. But I'm just saying like the initial infatuation was like, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to get some money. Then it became, shit, I'll get married to it because it's money. But then it's like, I actually like this dude. I really want to spend the rest of my life with you. But for me, it's like this conversation, look, fellas, I know we started dropping dimes. I'm going to start pushing Change Your Cleats underrated in the midst of it. Y'all cool with that? To me, that's a conversation that has, no.
Why you ain't tell us that? 'Cause
I know.
You just started doing
Exactly.
it. Are you telling us right now?
Because I knew we were doing ulterior motives coming
This
up.
is an intervention?
This is a truth session.
Okay.
I'm going to tell my truth. But I'm saying, like, as things are changing,
Yeah, he snuck it in on that. I'm gonna say hell no in front of the people right now. God damn it, you leave that
That's
shit
what I
on
was like.
our page.
Keep that shit over to yourself.
I respect it. But that's
You
that's
better.
what we gotta do.
Yeah.
Because it could be like, all right, we cool, we doing this, and then I have this side idea, and I actually use what y'all are doing, all of y'all effort to make my shit boom. Without letting y'all know. To me, that's an ulterior motive.
Yeah,
that,
absolutely.
But
I agree.
I think
yeah, we boys. And,
no, but even if you tried to do that, I think we're too vocal for that because we'll definitely call you out on that shit.
But so people should though.
Yeah, but I get what he's saying. Some people don't notice it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like starting a whole nother brand under a brand.
How it's kind of hard not to notice. You kind of know. See, a lot of, like the first thing, a lot of people just don't say nothing. But you kind of know, like, this nigga, I see what you on, but I'm gonna let it ride. You know what I mean?
But I'm talking about, like, it could be smooth, like today. Like, not saying that this is what's happening, but like
what's happening.
Like you came in with this t-shirt on, and next week you wear a Dropping Dymes t-shirt. So we just like, oh, it was just a one-off. But then the next week you wear another different t-shirt. But all those t-shirts are under one brand.
Tulunez.
Yeah. So you started coming into Tulunez, right?
Yeah.
So we don't necessarily pay attention to it because it's not a big deal, because it's just kind of slipped in here and there.
Yeah.
But you're really
promoting.
You're promoting on something else.
That was this too. Right
Exactly.
Here.
That's what I'm
Go
saying.
ahead, give him his moment.
So
without permission.
Right. So it's being slipped in, like,
I got you.
slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes if it's done, if it's done on a
big scale.
Yeah, if it's a bigger scale and you ain't really paying attention, the things that seem small are big enough for that other person. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, or that other brand. You know what I mean? So you could be getting paid off that. We don't know nothing about it. We ain't getting a dime.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do it every other episode. Fellas.
Exactly. And you actually wrote this out with them. Like, it may not be, it's not gonna be every episode, every other episode.
That's
I'll wear your brand.
Imagine, like, on the pivot, if Channing had Happy Dad next to him every day, just drinking, didn't say shit about it, but every time you look at him,
they wondering, like, nigga,
and he
you
got
love
a
that?
contract on the side with Happy Dad.
Yeah,
They like, damn, bro, you just like that, don't you?
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper, where you at, brother?
And Red Bull, don't forget.
And Red Bull, never forget.
We've been asking for them since episode 1.
But
they ain't heard it. They ain't heard it.
They hadn't paid me, so I ain't drunk in a couple episodes.
Dr. Pepper give you that happy.
Get your Floyd
Give you that
Mayweather on.
Right.
They paying us? Yeah,
They paying us to take all that shit down. Knock this shit off.
Oh shit.
But I think and I think it's bigger than, I think ulterior motives are huge, man. Like think about it like this. Like, and we may not want to look at it like this, but what if we really took a step back and said, people who are doing, like we talked about it a few episodes ago, people who are doing good in the world, their ulterior motive is, this is going to get me into heaven. Versus, I'm just doing good because it's I'm helping you because I know it helps you. Period.
Does it look different because sometimes you need a reason to do the right thing?
But why? That's what I'm saying. Why do we need a motive to do the right thing? Why not just
do good? It would be nice, but like, we dealing with humans.
But sometimes it does make you feel better to do good for other people.
Yeah, so that's not necessarily a ulterior motive.
Yeah,
that's just doing good.
So why
because
is it to get into heaven just a motive? Why isn't I do good to get into heaven just a motive?
Because that was something that was taught to us. Like, that's just like what I was saying a few episodes back. A person that doesn't have any religion, like, they don't follow any religion, right? Not necessarily saying that they worship the devil. They just
don't.
I'm good. I'm cool.
I'm here for why I'm here.
I'm in the middle. Yeah. Like, I ain't either one of them, right? Yeah. But they're just a genuinely good person.
Yeah.
They don't have. They ain't, like, essentially ain't got no dog in this fight, because it ain't gonna get me into anything, because I don't believe in anything. I'm just doing it because I know you needed help, or I see that you was trying to get something going. I just wanted to help you out with that. So they're just genuinely good people. And why can't we just operate under that versus?
Because we live in this transactional world. In every instance in your life, it's a transaction, except the ones that you intentionally create to not be.
And so that's kind of what I got away from. Like,
and that's great, but how do you teach the masses that?
Yeah,
because everywhere else they're gonna see is a transaction.
I think it's easy, and I think that's why, like, and this may open up a whole nother conversation. I know B get a little up on me about it, but I think that's why people are starting to walk away from churches, because they starting to see like we understand the teachings, right? But then you tell me, like, I'm a bad person for not doing this to get into heaven. But then, like, everything is about working towards this, like, this is our goal, right? why can't we just do good to do good? Like, why can't we just be good people to be good people? Like, versus I gotta do this, or I ain't gonna get in heaven.
Yeah.
I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's you supposed to do good, right? And that's just what it is. You supposed to
take a shot to that. Doing good to do good, like Drink Champs.
Yeah.
Shit, doing good to do
They
good.
be having like 30 people in the background. Yeah.
They be fucked up.
I think it's more so like, okay, let me use my kids as an example because we are God's children, right?
Right.
So,
Shouts out to Break getting past 40.
nah, he definitely
Past-
on 79.
past 60.
Shout out to my boy. So, perfect example. No, so kids know they're supposed to do good, right? You're supposed to do good. But if you give them something to look forward to
Give them incentive.
in order to do good, it kind of helps you want to do good even more, right? Because, and not to say that they don't want to do good. They, like it's probably already in them. But just putting that, hey, if you do good on this, and I know Madison had a math test. I know she already wanted to do good on it because who the fuck don't want to, right? You want to be a good person. You want to do good.
Yeah.
Shit happens. But in order to help her be a good person, if you do good on this test, which I already know you want to be good on, I'm going to give you this or you get this. I think that's kind of what it is, right? I don't think it's if you don't do this and you don't do that, you're not going to get into heaven. Or if you do this, you're going to get into heaven. Because I think it's a goal, right? And it helps you in the back of your mind.
It's the incentive.
It's a subconscious. Like in the back of my mind, I want to do good, but I'm gonna make sure I do good.
You know what killed me when I was a kid is when they told me about repenting. I was like, so the bad kids in this class can repent, and they
lit.
on the same goddamn level as me.
We lit. Nigga, I remember, man.
I went through a little phase where we was
nigga, I was repenting all the time.
Bro, we went.
I'm just saying, nigga, hey,
Do your thing, brother.
that was
Keep
some
going.
bad shit at the time, man. Man, listen. We used to go on these little youth trips, and they used to give abstinence cards out, right? I don't know if I told this story. We used to do abstinence
Throw this
cards.
shit out the window before you.
Why I ain't go up there? But it was like
It's over.
it was different church events. So it's like different youth from every church.
Yeah.
Man, everybody stand up, they go up there, whatever, and they do a little prayer and confession to the Lord and all
I
that
gotta
shit.
use a bathroom. I'll be back.
Bro, none of that. Bro, I ain't move.
Just sat there.
Bro, everybody in my youth section went
Clapping
up
for
there.
everybody else. Good job.
And what's funny is this before I was even having sex yet.
Yeah, you just knew you wasn't about that life.
But I knew I wasn't waiting to no marriage. Nigga, I knew that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not about to go up
Because you had already wrote Pinky.
Bro, no, not then. I wrote Pinky in college. But this was like,
I'm gonna be a
middle school.
Hey,
co-star.
Pinky,
going to
reply
high
to my
school.
man. You can't do
No,
nothing.
hell
but-
no, I'm straight.
Not right now, Tommy.
Fist got there, that bitch big. But
That
anyway,
was unnecessary, but all right.
it wasn't. Hey man, what for the Titans, bitch? Hey. But look, so everybody going up there, and so I figured I was doing the right thing, right? Because it's like I'm not finna go up there and just lie to God, like, bro, for what? Like, I know I want to have sex, like tomorrow, goddamn. You
If
know
it
what I
pops
mean?
up.
Whenever sex come to my front door, motherfucker, I
I'm
want
going
it.
with it.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I want it. And so everybody go up there. So the counselor, she looked at me, you counselor, like, man, I was like, nah, I ain't going.
No need.
So they called my dad over there. So my dad, he just laughed.
Yeah.
I said, Pop, I ain't going up there to be, you know what I mean? Confessing.
You know I watch this porn. You
He
know
know,
I'm trying
like, he know, nigga.
Yeah.
That nigga bought me condoms, nigga, like,
You expect the
15.
same thing I expect.
You know I'm
Pops.
trying to
Now,
flip
you
and
know,
dibble.
I masturbated in all three of them, but he bought them. He know his boy. You know what I mean? So I just wasn't finna lie.
Yeah.
So he was like, I feel you. He was like, but go up there. God know your heart. That's when that came in. He was like, you ain't even gotta say the prayer. Just, go get the card and we'll talk. Boom. So I did it just to,
Yeah.
to appease everybody. But me, I know I wasn't doing that. And to them, it probably made me not a good person. But I felt like I was doing
You're
great.
being honest and truthful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I never really looked at it like that you do this and that's gonna get you to heaven. No, I just gotta be real. I gotta be real with with who I am and be real with him. And I think we gonna be all good. And overall, a good nigga. Like,
but you could be real and be fucked up at the same time.
But no, I'm saying, but real with yourself. Like I said,
Yeah.
an overall good nigga. Like, so do you look at a person who don't really have necessarily have a great education, right?
Yeah.
Not many jobs out there, who sells dope. But the reason he's selling dope is not to
Destroy his community and nothing like that.
but
It's
that nigga got kids
to feed his
and
family.
he want his family to live just like these people over here. That's the kind of shit I look at. Like, that's a good nigga overall. Like, you're a good nigga.
Yeah.
But it's just you ain't figured it out yet. Like, it's a fucked up situation. But overall, that nigga has a great heart.
good person. Yeah.
Like, cause he actually wants to take care of his kids, take care of his girl, live the way that they're living, but the opportunities didn't come to him like it came for them. And he had to do the best with what he had. You know what I mean? And of course, that's an excuse. But at the time, like, bro, this is what I got. And like you said, I want it now. Like, that nigga grew up, he was in school, he did what he needed to do, had a good home. My mama on crack. My dad, I don't even know him.
Yeah.
So I'm going to school, barely making it, but I'm going. I graduated high school, but nigga, I can't even really read like that. Like, I don't know nothing else to do. I'm trying. I had a kid. I could just be a deadbeat and walk out on the nigga. Nah, I don't want to do that. I got a girl. We ain't really like that, but I'm gonna take her anyway.
And I'm gonna find an industry.
You see what I'm saying?
That I can step into to feed my family.
And that's what I gotta do. And that's what I'm saying. Like, overall, to me, that's a good dude.
Yeah.
Is that gonna stop him from going to heaven? I don't think so.
I think that's a societal stigma that we throwing on that person, because that, to me, that sounds like a good person. And honestly, I'm working on.
But drugs kill people. Drugs fuck up families. Drugs do all that.
And people make choices. And people make choices
Nigga, I'm not making you take.
Yeah, like
drugs.
I ain't go out and
You see what I'm
recruit.
saying? I know what they do.
I was about to say, because I mean, McDonald's sell drugs.
Yeah,
The stuff that we eat at McDonald's is gonna kill you someday. So
real shit. And I'm gonna make more than McDonald's right here. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to be as safe as I can. And I'm trying to get enough money to maybe start a car wash or maybe start a whatever. You know what I mean? A barbershop.
shit, get out the environment that's requiring me to do this.
Or putting my kids in private school so they don't even
have to live this life.
In case I do get locked up, they'll be straight.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Little shit like that. Like, to me, like I said, it's a good dude. Bad shit going on though. But
To
that's
me,
a good nigga.
It ain't my job, to me, and that's what I'm trying to work towards. Is it ain't my job to judge you at all.
Yeah.
It's not mine. That's on him. Y'all relationship. But to kind of come back to ulterior motives, I think something that you said a little earlier is about, like, people are doing things for their own reason, but they're just people's discernment, like your discernment to see the ulterior motives. How do you develop that? Because like I said, we live in a world where I feel like any and everybody I interact with has an ulterior motive. Honestly, the person that hired me to my job, I know had an ulterior motive. It's gonna help promote my life. The trajectory of my life is increased, but I know he had an ulterior motive.
I don't think like that, because I still believe that there's good, just normal good in people.
Yeah,
I try, and I think I do a pretty good fucking job at, like, picking that. Like, even with us.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I ain't know you. It was just, I fuck with him. Like you said, like, the biggest thing was on the next trip, y'all niggas want to get the room. Like, bro, that's big for me, because, I ain't fucking with nobody.
You just wanted to be my friend because I was whooping your ass. That's all.
I just want to be a friend. I figured they'd throw me the ball. Yeah.
If you was around.
I was cool with no Wallace.
Yeah.
But he cool with Wallace.
I ain't never had to be no nigga friend for no reason. but nah, you see what I'm like? And it wasn't an ulterior motive. Like, to fuck with you or to fuck with Byron. He was a big nigga. I was like, maybe I could be his friend. He don't beat me up. You know what I mean? Shit, yeah, we good.
Hey, I was just about to say, I ain't gonna lie. It was some niggas I got cool with. Like, bruh, I got cool with a nigga that was just that flat out fucking worked the shit out of me. And I was like, I got to fuck with this nigga because I know that nigga work ethic is different from mine. You know what I'm saying?
So your ulterior motive was to get better.
To get better
by
through
work,
him.
Through him.
So transparent moment.
Okay.
An evolved ulterior motive for you all with me is you all come from a different environment, a different space.
So
you all communicate differently. I want to learn how you all communicate and move and discern things. Like that's an
like package.
So
what the fuck you talking about?
to me, I don't see that as an ulterior motive because there was a developed relationship
it's
there
not
already.
Ulterior, yeah.
So it
but
becomes
ulterior is still like you don't know.
No, so and the reason I say it, I don't think of it as an ulterior motive is because I don't see it as any leverage behind it. I see it as this is what regular relationships look like because we continue to grow and evolve from each other. You're supposed to. If you don't bring anything to this table, like whether we talking about platonic relationships, romantic relationships, if there's nothing being brought to the table, like there's nothing I'm growing from.
Yeah,
why
you're probably
am I
not gonna
here?
have a relationship.
No.
Why am
but
I
see,
here?
The leverage for me is not necessarily with you all. It'll be down the line when I'm going able to connect with those kids that I want to reach out to. That's my leverage. It's not necessarily against you
even
all.
in that, it's not an ulterior motive.
I feel like
right
we
now
all
it
learn
is.
from each other. Well,
Facts.
Byron probably don't get shit from us. But
Not a
I learned from both of you.
That's cool. We soaking this shit up.
Yeah, exactly. I learned different things from both of you niggas, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't sit back and like, yeah, I'm gonna continue to be their friend. So I can goddamn. And that's how I feel ulterior. Exactly. That's how I feel ulterior motive.
Nigga like a bad guy in a cartoon.
I'm a schemer. So yeah.
But
no, I love y'all for real as friends.
Yeah,
but like at still some points where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make sure I keep an eye on how Byron acts in this moment and Brandon acts and responds to this shit like intentionally.
Yeah, but that's not a problem.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
You see
again,
what I'm saying?
I
It ain't
still don't see it as an ulterior motive.
Good. This is just me being open with y'all.
Thank you.
Nigga, look.
so when it pop up, y'all.
So when that nigga come with the chain of cleat shirts on me, take that shit off.
Shit
I
off.
knew it was coming.
I knew it.
They coming.
God damn it, I knew it. But you gotta get all three of us one.
I got you.
You see it. So
I
we weighing
still
on
ain't
the
fucking
episode.
got one. This nigga got one.
And my shit
Your
too-
size
my
is
shit
hard
too
to
big
get.
now.
Your size hard to get.
I want that bitch to practice. I said, man, this bitch don't fit like it, bro. That bitch so big.
You
and weak
losing.
now.
Come on, don't say that shit.
No, I'm saying like I done lost too much fucking weight. Like that bitch
alright,
used
cool.
to look good. That bitch too big.
You fit your
I
medium
need
now.
another.
You're small.
That was a large. I need a
oh
medium.
yeah, you're a baby now.
I just wanted 2X.
But yeah,
Where
I
they at?
don't think that's a ulterior motive. Man.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because like he said, you're supposed to.
Yeah, you're supposed to be growing from each other, man. Like at the end of the day, especially with a friendship or any type of relationship,
Yeah.
I think you should be growing from it. Like I feel like, again, people come into our lives for a reason, season, or a lifetime, right? So if they're coming into if they're coming into your life and they're riding out this lifetime deal, you're supposed to be learning from that.
And
It ain't no way a person
to
should
it.
just be just a slacker in your life.
Just a fucking
you know what I'm saying?
parasite.
Eating like vampire type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just draining you.
Yeah.
If you're not getting something from it, man, like whether it, especially whatever that relationship is, you should be taking something from it. Like I feel like one of the dopest things, and I like this about both of y'all marriages. Like I see you gaining from Shelby.
I don't get shit from her.
Makes sense. And that's why she's probably getting papers together right now. but I see you gain, you know what I'm saying? Like I see y'all gaining from your partners. You know what I'm saying? I've seen niggas marry and them niggas is just being sucked dry.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen. So to see y'all with y'all partners, like, and to see you essentially gaining in some form, I think that's dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's always the goal for a marriage. Like everybody, like marriage goals. Like you're on vacation, you pay for every fucking vacation. She hasn't taught you how to do anything to make any more money, but you're paying for every fucking vacation. Like, bruh, I'm gonna tell you the biggest one I seen. Gucci went to prison, left his girl $3 million. She turned it into $7 million. What the fuck? You leave the wrong chick $3 million. You come out of prison. You don't know where that motherfucker at.
You owe money.
She spent,
You owe money.
She spent $100,000 to hide herself, and you don't know where she at with the other 2.9. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's gaining to me. You know what I'm saying?
No, that is.
And she flipped it legally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever she did, I didn't go into it deep enough to see what she did. I know she did businesses and everything, but that's to me how that should work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you should come out of this better, whether it's mentally, physically, some type of way. You know what I'm saying? You should come out of this as a gain.
This relationship.
Yeah, and it ain't, and at that point, it's not an ulterior motive. It's just what we're supposed to do for your partner. And I think that goes into friendships. For my partners in this friendship, y'all should take something from me. You know what I'm saying? I take something from y'all. Like, I know you said, like, man, Byron probably don't get nothing. Nah, I get something from y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it's like I'm seeing them like, oh, I can add that to my, you know what I'm saying? Or like, shit, it could have been something I struggle with too. It could be, but sometimes you got to see it from out here to be like, damn, I think I was doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's fix it for all of us.
Yeah.
Let's fix it for both of us. We had a talk, and I was like, we finished that conversation. I was like, I wouldn't even feel like a man if I don't say this because I've been down that road.
Right.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the only way for us to gain. Yeah. Like the whole thing, iron sharpens iron.
Facts.
Right? If we ain't sharpening each other, it's probably excess baggage.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be able to do this shit. We wouldn't.
No.
Nah.
Yeah.
Why? Why would we?
Yeah.
I mean,
why would we?
Well,
replace somebody
because it'll be an interesting conversation every time. Goddamn it.
But not really, because
it'll be
you
more
went.
arguing than any.
Yeah, you really and that's
that get tiring.
And that's the crazy thing, because that's one of the things we talked about from the jump with this. Remember, we're not here to debate.
Yeah.
Even if we're giving different perspectives, I respect your perspective. I respect yours, and that's a conversation.
And it's okay if they're different.
And that's the biggest part. It's okay if they differ.
Yeah.
I'm just not here to debate with you.
Yeah.
So when we start this whole guest situation, I'm not here to debate with our guests.
Facts.
I'm just here to hear their perspective. Give them mine, and we grow. Yeah, put that shit in your phone.
I'm gonna have to put that shit right here
every day, every week.
Whenever that guest come, Brandon, don't debate.
No fucking debating.
Hey, look, and that was a Byron moment.
Yeah,
Hey, one quick question before we get out of here. Have you ever been hurt by somebody else's ulterior motives? And what did it look like for you?
Nigga, hell yeah. Like, I've been hurt in my pockets. I've been hurt emotionally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you try not to let those moments mold you. You know what I'm saying? Or hold that much. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, hold that much weight in your life. But and you know, you like I always say I try not to let what that person did hurt the next person.
Right.
But it does make you be like, bitch, I'm watching you. You know what I'm saying? So like, you have to be real about that. Yeah, absolutely.
In give an example, like an instance, like a real life instance of where somebody's ulterior motives showed themselves and it really hurt you.
I can't think of nothing because I'll definitely call it out. Like I don't know, because that would cause me to just be pissed. Like that'd send me through the fucking roof. That mean I had a fight or it was something.
Look, you didn't fought in your life. Why?
Yeah, nah, but I'm saying I don't know if anybody has come into my life with an ulterior motive and, you know what I mean, and hurt me.
Yeah.
I don't know no reason for them to actually.
Bro, like I can be honest. I've been cool with dudes, and then later hear it from women that be like, "Stop fucking with this nigga."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What you mean?"
That's different though.
Why?
Because
the nigga came in with a motive. The nigga ready to ride your coattail.
Yeah.
That nigga ready to ride, like, shit. Wherever this nigga taking us, that's where we headed.
That's where we going.
You know what I'm saying? And it don't gotta be on no major scale.
Yeah.
But that nigga be like, man, that nigga like 15 years ago,
He leeching.
nigga like that nigga be on them hoes, boy.
So look,
He leeching.
So look,
Yeah.
I have had it, but that nigga. So I would say, close circle friends, no. Niggas I've tried to you know, but I don't think it was no ulterior motive. But I've had some situations. Hey, you need to stop fucking with bro, cause that nigga said this and that nigga said that. I'm still over here, but I'm just letting you know how that nigga talking.
Yeah.
Damn, I bet.
Yeah, the nigga was on. He had.
But
an
I don't
ulterior
know.
motive.
I don't know if that's ulterior motive or not, or
If that,
just fuck nigga.
if the nigga was fucking with you, like making like, oh shit, what's happening, B?
Yeah.
What's up with you, my nigga? And then, hey, man, I don't even fuck with that nigga, but I'm fucking with this nigga because he be on them
'Cause he
hoes.
be-
That's his ulterior motive. That's his ulterior shit.
Okay.
He may be like, man, I'm fucking with you because you cool as fuck, my nigga. That's the stated motive.
But I never
right?
been on them hoes. Just
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
15 years ago.
20 years
You
ago,
were.
when you was like 9. You know what I'm
said
saying?
you were.
When you was 9, you may have been on them hoes. You know what I'm
But
saying?
nah,
you was holding dope,
When
talking
you
to
was
them
waiting,
hoes.
when you
all
was
kinds of
waiting
shit.
at Bible camp to not
Yeah.
go up there, you was
Vacation.
trying to
Yeah,
be
you
on
might have been on them hoes at that point, or at least talking to them.
Trying to be.
But yeah.
But yeah, that shit
I
been
almost
brought.
said something. That was funny.
That shit been
made me
brought to my
think about
fucking front
vacation
door.
Bible
Like,
school.
hey, stop fucking with this nigga, dog, because that nigga
Yeah.
that nigga don't mean you no good.
And
basically.
I just stopped, but because and it wasn't no real issue because he was cool, but it wasn't no he wasn't no close friend.
Yeah.
So I ain't really want to see about the nigga no shit. It was just on some.
Yeah, it's just like
I
I
bet.
could brush this
I
nigga off.
appreciate
Just
it.
stop fucking with the
Yeah.
nigga. Yeah, I had that shit happen.
But that shit, that shit be heartbreaking though. I ain't gonna lie. Even not being a close friend, it just be like, but that nigga like it people like
You
really
really-
a fuck
you-
nigga like that.
You really was trying to
Like,
handle
bro,
me
you
like
really
that.
need my name to try to like, bro. What?
Bro, I'm a person that like, and we talked about like the girl that in high school, she went on her date, and that shit took me in a different direction with just women. It was an instance like I had two I considered best friends. This one dude was like athletics, me in sports. We was always battling. This other dude, this is just like my dude on the block that we just always, no matter what was going on, I was going to his house, he was coming to my house, whatever. But then they met one time at my house, and then I started realizing my dude that's playing sports is trying to come to my house so he can go to Bro house. And this is minor shit. This is like we
Nah, I get it.
13.
You young, but
I'm
that'll fuck you up.
I'm like,
though.
what the fuck? These my friends. But they would then I hear, oh, now his parents are good enough where they'll take him straight to his house. He in the same neighborhood, 2 houses down, and won't holler at me. So I was like, God damn, bro,
Motherfucker.
really,
So-
exactly.
They cut the
But
plug.
that's minor. But
They
that's
cut
something
the
that
fucking plug out.
changes your mindset and increases that discernment. Because honestly, I don't really mess with people like that for real. To
Yeah.
be honest, like if you get close to me, you gotta be a good person. Because I don't really open myself up for real to most people. But like an instance like that in your life that you had,
What you said?
you want me to push this goddamn mic over again?
No, what,
Good night.
what he said? Bro, I ain't hear what you said.
Love y'all.
Hey, 15 years ago, I might have liked them too.
But on the flip side, real quick, to what you were just saying made me think about something. When I first started talking to Shelby, I thought it was like an ulterior motive. Because like to me at the time, you know, like she was just fine as fuck to me.
Yeah.
And the shit I used to do for my ex, like, you know, people knew about, right? And so one day she just was like, will you give me something to eat? And I was, bro, it was in the
Nah, bitch, find your own
I,
food.
and I was on some.
I ain't no
Man,
simp ass.
This bitch trying to play me.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I ain't that kind of, you know,
Yeah.
thinks because she fine. Just tripping, bro, like in my own head.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even that. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like,
She was just actually hungry
nigga, we
and wanted to
I
lean
like
on,
you.
lean
I
on
like
you.
you.
Exactly.
And now will you feed me?
you know what I mean? Like, and it was on, I'm thinking like, man, she know what I did for my ex. She fine. She think I'm just gonna do, like, nah. And it wasn't even that. So you can kind of get in your own head about.
I
think that's
feel
why
like
we
this.
need to have
people really
friends
don't
too
even
to be
have
like, hey,
ulterior motives.
hey, like when I called you about that countertop, like, hey, bro, am I tripping right now? And you told me I wasn't. But like,
Yeah.
just having somebody to reach
Yeah.
out to, like, look, hey, this is what the situation is.
Man, I think the whole thing can go in. I think Ulterior Motives can go in a ton of different directions.
Yeah.
Because I think
that's why I thought it was gonna be a great conversation.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was. I didn't think so.
Yeah, that nigga was nervous. That nigga was like, man, I don't know about this shit. I'm ready to go. This shit sounds stupid. I hate you niggas. I got some new friends. These niggas ain't even my real friends. Talk about this shit.
I got Ulterior Motives myself.
But yeah, I think it was a dope conversation, man. It could have went for another hour.
It could have,
but
we don't have it.
Yeah, I'm glad we had this one because it gave us you know what I'm saying. It opens the conversation, opens the door, so that you can have that conversation out there with your friends, with your family. Yeah, had a conversation with us.
I'm sure. The way our comments be going, I know they got stories about.
Right.
I had a friend, god damn it, she crossed me.
Yeah, bro.
That bitch wasn't shit. She needed a job. I got that bitch in. And then that hoe got me fired.
It got me fired.
So
yeah.
Again,
listen,
comment. Let us know
that
if you had a situation with some ulterior motives, man.
In there.
Friends, family, because we go through it with family and we excuse that shit.
Yeah,
that's my thoughts.
True, no, for real. Family get a little more leeway.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they except with Brandon.
Nah, bro.
Brandon family is getting
if it's
slapped.
fuck you, it just needs to be fuck you, family, whatever, bro.
It's tough.
It depends on the cross, bro. Like,
true, but it's still tougher. Like,
mama, you calling me? I'm shooting.
You need to pick up.
I ain't picking up.
Hey, when we go to live, we gonna answer the phone.
Not her. I'm gonna wait till after.
Tell them niggas about me, mama. Tell them niggas about me. I used to be, I used to
gotta defend herself, bro.
My mom be like, get your goofy ass out of this. But hey, man.
Hey, real quick, my mama been watching. She hit me up the other day. She was like, "When the last time you tried to fight for me?" You remember the episode I was crying?
Exactly. They be calling me out. My mama called me about the roaches and shit too. Her and my dad had the conversation.
No goddamn roaches.
No, they couldn't
stay having this goddamn house bomb.
They couldn't deny that one. He was like, "Why you had to tell people that shit?" Like, nigga, we came out of it. I said, you heard that part, right?
Exactly.
Damn, he just had a lot of roaches at the time.
We came up, mama. Thank you. You hear that part too?
Yeah, he ain't pay attention to that part
at all.
Listen, tell us about your situations where you had some ulterior motives happen, man. Hit us in the comments. Yeah, we love y'all. So fuck with us, man. We still got these teas.
Got the teas.
We still got these teas.
Hey, you got till November 1st.
Yeah, listen.
Sending them out.
We getting them out there. For the people who jumped out there super, super early, man, I ain't gonna say we apologize, but it was a pre-sale. Like we said, it was a pre-sale. It was a pre-sale. So we're gonna get these shirts. We're gonna get the orders out. We're gonna get them out to you. Some of them we're gonna hand deliver.
Gonna be dope.
And when we hand deliver these motherfuckers, we taking pictures with y'all asses. So be presentable when we say, hey, we delivering these shirts. Be presentable because we taking motherfucking pictures with you because we want to show people that we fuck with y'all, that y'all fuck with us.
And we
send
love y'all.
And put your foundation
and
on.
we send it all love. It's gonna be the whole. We gonna pull up like the fucking Publishers Clearinghouse. Everybody jumping out.
I'm gonna pull up. They gonna be God damn.
Shirt, balloons.
We gotta pull up with
we pulling up with a shirt, balloons, all kinds of shit. Niggas like, what I win? Here's your shirt that you actually paid for.
And thank you for watching us.
Right.
So we appreciate it.
Yeah, we always appreciate you, man. So as always, we love y'all. Thanks from Dropping Dymes, man.
Dropping Dymes, man. All love. Hit the bell.
This how I'm feeling inside.